At sunrise, how beautiful these first moments of the day are, when rosy flashes arise over the forest while the surface of a lake reflects newly erected houses like a mirror. The new day begins. Novouralsk is located in the center of the Ural Mountains, amidst local nature wonders 70 kilometers from the heart of the region, Yekaterinburg. This is the youngest industrial city in Sverdlovsk region, which has always been a part of the defensive stronghold of Russia. Verkhnevyansk railway station became the starting point for land exploration and settlement. The station itself was built in 1878 on the railway from Yekaterinburg to Nizhny Tagil. Half a century later, the presence of transport connections and rich water resources determined the choice of scientists in favor of this site. In 1945, few people knew about a small town, still in its infancy, that would change the course of history of the motherland. Uranium for the first Soviet nuclear bomb was produced here within record time frames. Heroic labor of builders, hundreds of lives of Gulag prisoners, restless nights of scientists exploring the matter was the price paid for that. As a result, the USSR obtained a nuclear shield and the parity with the USA, which has been almost the only weighty argument allowing Russia to freely choose its way, identify interests and priorities. Year after year, our town is growing and developing, maintaining at the same time its unique image. The reason for that is a well-developed housing industry. In the middle of taiga, new buildings have been constructed instead of old villages. Several modern districts appeared at the end of the 20th at the beginning of the 21st century. Another monument associated with the place is devoted to the founders of the city. It is a U-shaped stele, in the center of which there stand a laborer, a scientist and a builder. Our closed town is extremely interesting because even the oldest residents don't know everything about its history, as various facts and details have been confidential for years. Builders Park, opened in 2015, has become a public recognition symbol of builders' contribution to the welfare and prosperity of the city. Novouralsk has a firm contemporary scientific and industrial base. At present, pharmaceutical industry is thriving here. The factories of Innovation and Research Biomedical Technology Cluster Novouralsky satisfy 90% of regional demand in insulin and normal saline and are well known in Russia. Food and processing industry is improving all the time. Our bread, sausages, dairy products are among the best in the Ural Federal region. During the last 2 years, the dairy factory renewed and enhanced its manufacturing facilities, as well as launched a new line producing soft mozzarella cheese. These projects are good examples of import substitution. The major current perspective is participation of Novouralsk in the state program Priority Development Territories, or PDT. The concept includes 5 potential areas of around 660 hectares to take part in the program. Among them are restricted access area of the Ural Electrochemical Integrated Plant, including non-nuclear subsidiary companies of UAIP and National Nuclear Corporation Rosatom, Atommash complex site, and industrial cluster Novouralsky, which has over 250 hectares and is located outside the closed territory. Territory planning project has already been improved. There is a management company and negotiations are being held with the prospective residents of the cluster. Entering PDT program will provide various opportunities to attract investment, will give impact to industrial development and, more importantly, job creation. City infrastructure has undergone multiple changes for the last few years. Attention has mainly been paid to road and pavement maintenance, cleaning and landscaping of public parks and areas. Nowadays, Novouralsk is a comfortable place to live. Young families are widely supported at various levels. For instance, there are financial assistance programs for those who plan to purchase real property. Our unique education system, Novouralsk School, is a key to successful upbringing and development of children. Most kindergartens of the town give wonderful opportunities for versatile and comprehensive creativity development of the youngest generation. Novouralsk teachers are frequent contestants and prize winners of regional and national competitions, such as Teacher of the Year, Nursery Teacher of the Year, and Governor Prize competition. Traditions and principles of Novouralsk School lead to high educational achievements of pupils and students. Traditionally, school graduates demonstrate better results than average ones in the region and in the whole country. This year, 22% of graduates have finished school with gold medals for excellent achievements in education. Today, Novouralsk unites 3 high-tech sites for robot engineering and Lego construction, namely in the Kindergarten 15, Station of Young Technicians, and Lyceum 58. Our town is the only place in Sverdlovsk region where children are massively involved in this prospective technical creativity sphere. Our students are regular participants of Inner-Prom Junior Skills Championship. Having demonstrated the unique model of robot controller, the team of Lyceum 58 became laureate in Moscow in May 2016. Moreover, young engineers also won prizes in such categories as mobile robotics, engineering graphics, prototyping and aerospace engineering, having surpassed many other teams from capital cities of the Russian Federation. Culture institutions are certainly the object of our pride. The Theatre of Music, Drama and Comedy, built right after the Second World War, is the genuine heart of arts. Performances and contemporary cross-disciplinary projects embracing specialists in culture and artistic pedagogy from all corners of our country take place in this venue. Good examples are theatre lessons and the festival around classics under the auspices of Rosatom. Due to the project Territory of Rosatom Culture, the citizens have got the chance to get acquainted with world-famous musicians and popular bands, such as Vladimir Spivakov and the ensemble Moscow Virtuosi, Secret Service, Turetsky Choir Group, Oleg Tabakov Theatre Group, Guy Kazazyan and many others. Culture has always aimed to identify, support and nurture talented children. School of Art has opened the class of fusing. Similarly, the Children's School of Music and Arts created several new departments. Among them are choreographic and theatre class, computer music, DJing, musical folklore and the special one, organ class. The latter became possible owing to the outstanding project National Organ. The citizens of the town, different organizations, partners and even guests contributed to the purchase of this unique instrument. It has already become the town's pride and an excellent example of citizens' initiative backing. Novouralsk is convenient and comfortable for life of all generations. The project Novouralsk Itinerants has united more than 200 professional and amateur artists aged 16 to 82. Great attention is devoted to the development of information space and raising public awareness. There are 5 centers of access to socially important information which have been created on the basis of our public library. Enlightenment Center, named Atom Cities of Russia, has brought together 37 territories, including cities of restricted access, towns where nuclear power stations and nuclear fleet are located. Novouralsk Local History Museum was recognized as the best socially oriented project, and today, together with the public library, forms and systematizes new history of the town. Cultural sphere is also undergoing a process of wide-scale change. It can be exemplified by the reconstruction of the Neva Cinema, which has become a basis for a future modern film and video association. Public-private partnership practice is constantly building up, which has resulted in new opportunities for the town's entertainment park. Our citizens are profoundly involved in sports activities and are proud of the achievements of biathlonists, swimmers, athletes, skiers, skaters, bobsleigh drivers. Annual ski marathon Asia-Europe-Asia has been held for about 40 years and is one of the oldest in the Ural region. We have several professional teams in hockey, mini-football and basketball. There are a lot of talented youth who are competitive contestants and national laureates in short track, powerlifting, kickboxing, skating and sports orienteering. The present economic situation has definitely become an obstacle to maintaining sports infrastructure, taking into account that many objects need to keep up with the requirements of time. The upcoming plans of the local authorities include the reconstruction of the central stadium, improving and restoration of Green Cake, the local sanatorium which possesses all possible conditions to host winter sportsmen of the highest level. Very soon skating pavilion will be built. Due to 12 corporation investments, several free gymnastics workout sites have been installed around town lately. Furthermore, bicycle lanes are going to be built in the near future. All these measures are drawing more and more attention of the citizens to sport and healthy lifestyle. One of the most important features of civil society has always been access to information and high level of mass media development. Thus, the local newspaper Neva has been working in the field for 25 years. 2 pavilions of Novouralsk Broadcast Company have been reconstructed owing to the support of members of the local council, the mayor and ministers. In addition, the company managed to purchase up-to-date advanced equipment and the unique complex TriCaster, which allows online HD broadcasting from any local and regional venues. Novouralsk Broadcast Company is currently preparing to its 25th anniversary next March. The citizens love their city, respect its history, maintain and preserve its traditions. High-level culture of population, thoroughly maintained intellectual potential, the presence of developed infrastructure and competent, high-qualified specialists make up the fundamental basis for further steady, sustainable development and investment attractiveness of Novouralsk.